On today's episode of Based After Dark. I mean, sometimes girls like guys who look a little gay.
No, it's true.
Oh, girls love guys that look a little gay. Like that's
Bro,
what they want.
I would
They
kill
want
it.
a little bit of gay.
I truly
they do.
believe it.
Every
Okay,
day.
now that we say it, I think I still kind of like the show thigh a little bit. I think that's the issue. It's like maybe I don't want to get rid of it. I think.
What are we
now
doing
I-
here?
T Papa,
I
shut
think,
up,
I
bro.
think, I think we
Shut
just gotta
the f- up,
keep
bro.
raising the price.
What are you
Because
saying?
like I
Shut
don't want
up.
to
I
get
think
rid
raise
of it,
the
bro.
price. Yeah, that's why I say to just be yourself.
Yeah,
man.
have
Like-
your people,
Like
bro.
streamers, listen to your own music that you're into. Talk about your own shit that you're into, because there's someone out there who is looking for you, literally. Like there's no one else doing that same thing.
True.
And don't
But I mean,
listen
yeah,
to
it would be
chat.
nice to.
Don't listen to chat. Chat doesn't know what the fuck you're talking about. They're not the ones streaming. You know.
They're telling
No,
us
they're
to watch
genuinely
anime, so.
retarded, bro. Sorry.
I mean, yeah. It's,
That's the truest thing we've said on this podcast.
Based.
After dark.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this episode of Base After Dark. We are on episode 88. Want to give a big shout out to our patrons. We love you. Thank you so much for patroning us and being patrons. I am here today with myself. I'm T Papa Slice. We have Hamzy, the one. We have Krylax. And we have a character from Skyrim, Oblivion. I don't know what the fuck is going on with Saint Tits and his haircut today. If you're currently only listening to the podcast, I highly suggest you just pull it up for a second and take a look at his what the fuck did you do, bro?
I have the ye old haircut. You know, I have the British Squire. But that is just like the presentation. If I drop the top, we have the mullet. I'm definitely the prettiest girl at the party. For sure.
I mean, bro, if I don't usually drink, but if I've knocked back a couple beers, I
It's
could.
good. I like it. It's got
Right.
some aura behind
Bro,
it.
there's
Okay.
a beatboxer
I
that
looked
looks
at the-
just like that. You know who I'm talking about?
Who is it?
Asian guy.
Beep.
He has
Mm,
A beat boxer?
professional beatboxer, like one of the best in the world.
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
type
Probably
of,
thinks you're
type
talking
of
about
guy.
James.
Yeah, for a second I was.
He thinks you're
I thought
talking
you was
about-
in-
you're
I was
talking about
like,
a
Like
beatbox.
he's like in the way.
He just
A
He moves like in the
talking
way
about
that I'm a
Hamzy,
four
bro.
loker.
No,
No,
but there's
But
I don't know
I
his
checked the
name.
Discord today. I checked the Discord today, and I see a post from Saint Tits, and it says a picture of someone with that same haircut. It says 1 like, and I'll get
Juice.
my haircut like this. And I think there was one. It might have been him liking it. And then in the same post, I see like an hour later. I didn't check all day, and then like right below it, I just see a selfie of him with the haircut already.
Yeah, so did you do that yourself? Did you go somewhere? What? Like, can you walk us
No.
through how this happened? How,
Okay,
like,
so
I got you in After
Uh,
Dark, by the way.
I've had the same hairdresser for the past 15 years, and it's funny. Her name is Miss Janet. She is a little person. She is a certified dwarf, and it's so funny because you guys have seen me.
wait, hold
I'm
on,
You're
hold
like
on.
6'8".
You say certified dwarf. Does she have a certificate?
Yes, she has a certificate for it. She's
She has her license.
yeah, I think she's like 4'2". I think she's 4'2".
Oh my
And-
god!
That's on the taller
The
side.
only
for little
person-
people,
Is it
I
a
think.
tiny certificate or is it a normal size certificate?
I've not seen the certificate. I've not seen
Okay,
the
okay.
actual.
I didn't know. That'd be like it'd be really funny if they were just holding a normal ass size certificate. I don't know.
I think it would be insulting if it was like small, you know. I
Like
think
a
it would
driver's
be rather
license. It's like a
insulting.
driver's license.
It's a driver's license, but it's printed like a full ass certificate.
Okay, stay on track. Stay on track. So, little person hairdresser. She's the only woman that's cut my hair the past 15 years, and I've not seen her in like a couple months. And the mullet's been growing long, and I'm like, okay, I've been rocking the mullet for a while. What else can I do to make my mom upset with me? And I'm like, bowl cut, undercut with the mullet. Like, absolutely. It's been a popular cut for a while now. I feel like the Bogans in Australia have been rocking this cut.
Oh, yeah, true.
Oliver Tree has been fucking with this cut.
That's a Bush Doofer
A
cut.
Juice
for
that
sure.
is like an EDM producer, rapper, like European guy that has this cut. Joey, who's like a rapper, underground artist type guy, has this type of cut. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm single. I'm going on this new journey. I've recently cut nicotine out of my life, and soon we'll be cutting out the devil's lettuce and trying to go to the gym and lose some weight. And you know what better way to like bring that into fruition than like a new haircut, you know? Like, cause
It's
I
like
feel
a girl that broke up with her boyfriend. You change
no,
your hair.
absolutely. But instead of, I just get a normal haircut, you know?
I'm that stupid.
Well, that was kind of a,
So what
Yeah.
did you say? Hold on. So you sit down in the chair. She gets on a stool,
Yeah.
and then what? You tell her.
so
Normal size scissors.
normal.
Bro, you guys,
Everything's
this
normal
is the
size.
lowest hanging fruit, guys. This is the lowest
You guys-
hanging fruit.
It's just dude,
Put
why'd you
some
have to say
respect.
lowest hanging, bro?
Y'all need to put
Why
some
couldn't it
respect
just
on
be
my
the normal
girl
size
Why
hair?
can't it just be the normally
Bro,
placed
I didn't even
fruit?
try to
Why
do
does it have
that,
to be
dude.
fruit?
I didn't even try
She
to
can
do
Why
that.
low?
I almost
messed
spit
up,
out my
dude.
water. I almost just spit
I'm
out my
sorry.
water.
I can't not. I apologize. I'm sure she's a very nice woman. I have
Wow.
a
She's
crazy
lovely.
hairdresser as well. My
She's
hairdresser is
lovely.
also insane, but I love her, you know?
Dude, when her time on this earth is no more, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like she's
I think you
quite
could do that
literally.
haircut at home.
No, it looks.
I put the guy that I was
Look at the
talking
sides,
about
dude.
in After Dark. His name's Shogo.
Okay, not the mullet, not the mullet, not the mullet. Not
yeah,
the mullet's
okay.
hard.
You also didn't see the before as well, dude. All of this was fucked up before.
Okay, can you
going in
pull
there.
up? Can I see how high up the fade goes? Can you pull up the hair? Like how?
decently high.
Okay. So it's so it's about that length. I see. All right.
Yeah.
I fuck with it. You could not do the mullet, but the bowl cut is just simple. You toss a bowl in
Did
your head
she use
and
a
you cut all the hair
did she
that
use a
shows.
legit bowl or did she kind of eyeball it?
No, she eyeballed it. And one thing I will say, when she wet my hair, obviously, so like it weighed down, was like a perfect cut. But now that like my hair has like some bounce to it and it's a little uneven, but I like it. It adds a charm to it, you know. I look like I'm in
There's
the
some
fifth grade
texture.
again.
There's some texture to it.
But yeah, I think it's a good cut. I definitely think it's bitch repellent, but I'm not mad at that right now.
It's got some aura about it.
Yeah.
It has aura and it is bitch repellent. I agree on both of those, but
I mean,
I don't know.
wanna
You imagine
repel
if
bitches
you
anyway.
find a bitch that likes that though, that's a keeper.
No, exactly. I was telling my friends this. Like my idea behind this was that like if a girl sees this haircut and she doesn't fuck with it, then I don't need to fuck with her, because she probably takes herself way too serious, and I don't want that in a partner. You know.
Hey, that's fair. Mold yourself
But
into what
he-
you're trying to.
There
Oh,
is a
yeah.
next step in this process. So we rocked the mullet, and now we got the undercut, bowl cut mullet. The next step is to perm my mullet.
Okay. I was just looking at your hair right now. Can I give like one piece of advice? I think the next time you do your mullet, I love it. I think we chop about 3 to 4 inches from where it is right now. You don't want it touching your
Inches?
shoulders. You want it a little bit more flowy, like on top of your shoulders. I think it'll look. It's like as a long-haired man, I think there's something to be said about just having it like almost flush with your shoulders.
I
You know,
remember.
like
I
that?
remember the longer hair T Papa too.
Mhm.
I love the longness of it. I want it to be longer.
Are you perming the
I
whole
want it-
thing?
I get that.
Is
that's
it
fine.
all gonna be curly,
Uh,
or is it just the top?
No, just the mullet will be curly.
Oh,
And
just the
then
back.
yeah, just the back will.
Oh,
will be,
okay, I see what you mean.
permed.
I see what you
Yeah,
mean.
yeah, just the
You
just
gotta
the back
t-
will
you
have
gotta
the
take
wave.
a
that's
trip to
what?
Australia
You're
and
gonna
see if
do
you can
just the back? That's
just
wild.
the back. Just the back is gonna have the waves. Yeah.
Honestly,
Fuck it,
then
do
can
it.
you get a couple highlights? I think just toss into some
Dude,
blonde in
I
there.
was
you know?
thinking
Why not?
I was gonna run this by you, T Papa. I know that you've been adding the highlights. I was gonna run this by you. What highlights should I get?
Dude, you know what I did? I took a bunch of pictures of K-pop stars, and I was like, I want to look like that, and that's what I took in, and that's the hair I got. I think that's the move.
I'm
You
thinking
go-
about
You could do.
Currently,
doing white streaks. I'm
White
thinking about
streak?
white is
Dude.
hard. You have to go blonde once. It's hard to like get to white. You have to go
Yeah.
through one phase because I'm trying to get more platinum too. But you got to get you got to go blonde first, and then that hair can then get re-dyed later on, and then you can reach that color you're looking for.
I
It's
was
a little
gonna,
bit of a process.
I was gonna
but I
go
think it'll be
silver.
good.
I was gonna go silver, but then I was told by my friends that are gay that people would think that I'm gay. So
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, that
not
happens.
that it's a bad thing, but it's not
Free,
what I'm going
free
for.
drinks and blowjobs.
I get those anyway.
There was one time
Not
me and
just the
Krylax
drinks,
we
just
went
the
to a
drink
Sarah
part.
Landry concert and it was at a
Yes.
gay place and all the dudes were all over Krylax.
Bro,
okay?
I was
he
getting hit on
He was
in
he was
San
a dude
Diego.
magnet that night, bro.
Bro.
So
I believe it.
So yeah, so I don't need more of that. I don't need like to exude that more than I already do. Apparently, I guess so.
Dude, I'm just now picturing Krylax with like platinum blonde hair, like a stud nose
Dude.
piercing,
oh my
One-
god.
one diamond piercing,
I can
one
pass.
left
I can
ear
pass
diamond
so
piercing,
easily. I don't even need the earring,
crop
bro.
top with the slutty strap shoulder down. Oh my,
I would kill it.
oh
bro.
my god.
If I had
you would
no,
be a gay
if-
But
icon.
that gets you girls too.
I'd be an icon, bro.
I mean, sometimes girls like guys who look a little gay.
no, it's true.
Oh, girls love guys that look a little gay. Like that's
Bro.
what they want.
I would,
telling you, bro.
I would.
They
kill
want
it.
a little bit of
I
gay.
truly
they do.
believe it. I would like, especially with this like short hairs. Just if I went like fully silver, bro, with that full get, bro, it would have been. Yeah, but so yeah, here we are. Here we are. That I mean,
Yeah.
You
It's
guys
an
ever,
option.
You guys ever think about it like piercings other than ears? Does anyone have a piercing other
Yeah,
than an ear?
I was actually just about to say. I
I thought about
'cause,
a nose piercing when I was in
Dane Tits
stage.
was talking about, next step is to go, you're trying to hit the gym, trying to slim down a little bit.
Yeah.
I think a little bit down the line, dude, just rock the fucking nipple piercing. The ring.
Oh God, no!
Just a ring, dude. One
No,
on one, only one.
Nipple, dude.
Bro, you need somewhere to hang your
Yeah.
and my
house keys,
buddy
dude.
Corey.
Get a keychain, hang
Sexual
your house keys
chocolate.
on there.
If y'all are fans of the Prison Joe live stream
Sexual
and know of our good friend Sexual Chocolate, back freshman year, when I went and got my first tattoo, that was the idea that me and him were gonna get our nipples pierced, and we were
I mean,
both
dude,
gonna do one each.
if you see a guy with his nipple pierced, you're like, this guy goes hard.
Bro, I just immediately every time I see a dude with his nipples pierced, I don't know, it freaks me out, bro. I can just feel the pain. I feel like I can. That has to be one of the most in my head when I picture like any type of piercing. The nipple is so sensitive. Like I'm pinching mine right now, and I just
T-Papa-
could not imagine.
I can see you with a little eyebrow thing.
No.
I could totally see you with an eyebrow
No,
thing.
T-Papa
I think it
would
looked
get
good
the
with his
eyebrow
glasses.
piercing. I've like
T-Papa would get
in
the
a
septum.
crazy world, I could get no septum. I hate the septum. No offense to anyone who's got the septum or the eyebrow. I'm a hater. Okay, I would never say
No,
that,
no,
but
no, not the-
I'm a hater when it comes to face piercings. The only one I like, there's only one face piercing I like, and it's just the stud nose. Which, growing up in high school, it was only girls that got that. And nowadays, like that is you see a lot of
more male piercing, yeah.
yeah, like a lot of like NFL players and I don't know about NBA, but like I know a lot of NFL players got that little stud, and I'm like, all right, it's growing on me. I just feel like I pick my nose all the time. Like I'm a rampant nose picker, and I don't want to be
More of a
battling
reason to do
boogers
that. Yeah.
and like a rod in my nose. Like I don't know, I just don't. That
At
does
least
not
it gives
seem
you an
like-
excuse to pick your nose. Not that you need one, but like,
That's genius, T-Papa. That's a solution to a problem I didn't have, nor did I think of I would ever have. But now I'm never gonna get a septum piercing because I am also an avid nose picker.
Yeah, why do I want anything in the way of one of my
Bro.
favorite treats?
hot take. It's
Yeah.
just cleanliness. Like people want to sit there and they're like, find a tissue, bro. You don't always have a tissue, bro. Like let's be fucking real. Let's be fucking real, bro. Let's be fucking
Let's
real.
just you're alone in your bed, you have a trash can next to you, you got an ultimate crust burger going on right there. It's so satisfying to peel that motherfucker out and flop it in the trash. You can't tell me it's
if
not.
we weren't supposed to pick our nose, then God wouldn't have given us fingernails. Okay, like
Obviously.
what else are these for other than digging
Okay,
up in
the
there and
moment
getting
you
my
start-
stuff out?
It's obviously
Okay, the
when you
one
don't
thing
have a
about
spoon.
that argument
as
that I
well.
don't like is that it also implies that it's okay to scratch your asshole all you want then. Because that's also what
Well,
Well, that
No,
feels
that's
fucking
not.
great. What do you?
It's
you
not
ju-
because
like-
you can give yourself pink eye and shit. Like you don't want to do that. Like let's not do that. That's
How often are you guys
damn.
gripping up on the balls when we're sitting here?
all the time. Probably uptime of a good 85-90%. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, there's the other day I was streaming and I was wearing my short shorts. I had realized that I had probably just been grabbing my
Bro,
nuts for like 2 hours.
You feel so safe, bro. It's like you're being held. If you're just cupping it, like just holding. Bro,
I'm always-
it's like
Something about just,
insecurity.
like,
it's like
I'm
a hug.
home.
It's like it's security.
It really
It
is.
is.
It's like knowing that your manhood is there and safe in your arms. It's like it's everything. Bro.
Actually, T-Bubba, you just brought up
everything.
something that I've been meaning to ask you about. So
Oh, really?
I noticed for your stream attire, you, for who doesn't watch the T-Bubba Slice live stream, you have a
Oh,
channel
dude.
point reward
Yeah.
that gets redeemed about once a day to show
Thigh.
and slap the thigh. Got a song that he plays with it. He does a whole presentation. It's like a whole thing.
It is.
But it requires him to
thigh.
put his leg up, lift his shorts up, and show the thigh. This made me realize you are always wearing shorts when you stream.
It's so annoying.
Do you not ever like wish to wear sweats?
Okay, so here's the deal. I recently, I don't know, in the last like 6 months, because no, you're right, dude. For fucking 3.5 years, I'd be like, oh, I'm about to go live. I have to go take off my sweatpants, or like, because I don't immediately go live, you know. So like, I do get
Oh.
ready in the morning, and then I'll be like, oh, I was cold. I put on pants. I have to go change. Then for the last couple months, I have just had a pair of shorts right next to my stream. So like, if I was wearing pants, I'll be like, hold on, I gotta put on my
Bro,
shorts really quick.
Do you remember?
So then I step
I
up,
asked
I
you.
put on my emergency shorts, bro.
When I visited you, I saw those and I asked you, I'm like, dude, why do you have pants next to your fucking desk? And you're like, bro, because I change into them before I stream. And I was like, dude, what?
Yeah. No,
No,
I
I
have
agree,
like,
though.
I don't know,
Wow.
hold on. I don't know if you can tell, like over there, like usually I have the shark outfit, I have the fur coat, I have a black t-shirt if I need it for like a green screen, and I have old pants up there that I took off. Yeah, so yeah, it's a fucking ordeal. I hate it, bro. I was actually thinking, I've taken away that channel point redemption a couple of times just because I don't want to do it anymore, and every time I've removed it, just like the fucking hate I get. Like, I don't want to
Oh,
hit my
yeah.
thigh anymore. It is the one bit I have tried to kill probably 3 or 4 times.
It's because you've tried to kill it.
Yeah, I think so. It's just like I cannot take the beatdown I get when it's gone. Because it'll be like, what happens is it'll be like some random guy who like doesn't type that much in chat would be like, dude, I was saving up my points for the last month to buy this. I'm so sad. And I'll be
month?
like, oh my God, dude. Oh, yeah, it's like
Don't let them deep.
How much is it?
Nothing.
I think I just keep increasing the price. No, I think it's at
Yeah, how much is it
75,000
now?
right now. I think it's 75,000.
Wow, what did it
oh,
start
it's
at?
75. It was
Oh,
like 5.
I think it started at 10.
it was like
maybe
5 or
5.
10. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, when it started. And it might be
thought
50.
you liked
I
it.
don't know.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought you enjoyed it for all this time.
There's times
because-
I like it really just depends on the moment because like well, okay, so what happens is I start to show, I play the song, I show my thigh, I slap it, and it's great. Except like 1 in every 10 times, it'll just be like at a lull moment in the stream, and then it'll just be like one guy redeeming fucking coom to that one. And it's just like me slapping my thigh with one guy cooming.
That one
and
guy
I'm like,
is
I'm
me.
not.
That one guy's me. That one guy's me.
So like I actually don't mind like when the big wall of coombs comes in and everyone's hyped, it's great. But like, bro, if I'm low energy and like I'm like, oh bro, I'm about to fucking, oh god, you know, it's, I could probably count on my hand. There's probably been like 10 times where I'm sitting and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna fucking kill myself. Yep, this is the moment.
Bro, that's what creates the validation of it is the amount of coombs to that one. Huh?
Oh yeah,
All right,
no,
so you
yeah.
heard it here. If you're ever watching this man stream and you see him show the thigh, you know, now you know how he feels about it when
Dude,
you do redeem
I
it.
feel
No,
like
no,
it's-
it's like that's the thing. I want to kill it, and then in my head, like, it's so funny because I was literally thinking about this last night because recently, I don't know, I just kind of hit a wall with weed, and I've always had that blast off redemption where like it's a 1 in 10. You spend 10,000 channel points, it can be redeemed like every 45 minutes and up to 3 times a stream. So I try to limit it, and if it hits, then I smoke weed. But it just kept hitting and fucking hitting and hitting. And I'm like, I don't want to smoke weed anymore on stream. I'm out here playing RuneScape. I'm getting confused. I'm just constantly cooked. And I was thinking about, I actually removed it today. Today was the first stream I took Blast off in, I don't know, 3 or 4 years. And I was thinking, I'm like, dude, do I take off Show Thigh too? I don't know.
Dude, taking off
wow.
the blast off
I'm
is kind of blasphemous, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like the thigh, I understand.
Yeah,
but
the thing
taking off
is,
blast off is kinda
I
crazy.
can't. Here's the deal. The thing with the blast off is I'd much rather change it to double upper deckies with the nicotine like that. Like I I don't know if it's as good, but
Just
I mean,
change it
it's-
to
you
like
know, it's-
100,000 channel points and it's guaranteed.
well, no, that's what I don't want. I don't want the guaranteed cook. I need the gamble. I'm a gambling addict.
So
like
make
I
it
also
make
live
it
for
more,
the 1 in
but
10.
make it more and make it like a 1 in 5 or some shit.
But the thing is, the issue is I don't want to smoke on stream for a little bit. Like that's like I'm just trying to avoid that. Like I need to get that out.
Yeah, just remove it then.
My
Just
other
remove it.
idea, hold on 1 second, Tits. I'll call on you in a second. I got you. My idea, I'll run it past you guys right now. I have a fog machine. And
was
I
gonna say,
think
yeah.
Wait,
I think
wait.
the blast off will just be like I fog machine this room.
Why the fuck do you have a
to-
fog machine indoors?
Well, because I bought it and I thought it'd be great.
You bought it
Okay,
for
so
this.
here's the real idea. Okay,
Oh,
so
I
now
hate
we're
that
getting
you
into it.
bought it. I'm like, why the fuck did you buy it?
So you know my boy Cameron, right, Krylex?
Yes,
Okay,
I do
so
know
I have
Cameron.
him working on something. He's a mega genius programmer. He just finished it and he sent me the video 2-3 days ago. He has it hooked up right now. So he bought my same exact fog machine and he's been like jerry rigging it. So if someone redeems channel points or gives bits, it sets off the fog machine. So he's then going to send me the adapter to the back, and I'm thinking I'm gonna hook that up, and that's gonna be the new blast off. Is this whole room is going to be filled with an immense amount of fog, which, like, when I say it out loud, it doesn't sound as exciting. When you see it in person, when this fucking room is just like hot box to the tits, bro, like it is. I can't breathe. It's pretty fun. Like I love it.
You should just crack
it's
a
great.
window slightly so it leaks out slowly. You know. What
I
mean?
have to
Like-
for the cats, you know, because I
Yeah.
don't want to kill the cats. But yeah. Anyway, sorry, tits. Go ahead. I just needed to get that. I had to explain everything.
Look into the logistics of that. Yeah, so you don't murder yourself and your cats, please. That would suck. Make sure that you don't
Yeah,
suffocate.
no, I did. I kick him out the
Okay.
room and I close the door, which makes me die more. So then I crack open the window. I love the fog. It's so great. Like
There's
I
got to
turn
be
it.
a better way.
I love it, dude. Oh, better way for what? Blast off or just fog machine in general?
Well, what if you just got a fake wax to take a dab?
Dude,
It doesn't do anything.
Movie grade wax?
Dude,
I just
I've
keep it on the
definitely-
side.
I've definitely
When you
pretended to hit the
go.
dab. Don't ever leak this, bro. I have probably pretended to hit a dab like 5 times. And then someone will be like,
Whoa.
bro, you're not even cooked. And then I'll like remember that and I'll like have to act cooked for like 5 minutes to kind of convince him again. And yeah, that's probably been I'd say 5 times. I probably faked 5 dabs, which is really not that bad. Like there's been 5 dabs that have been faked. Like, come on,
You've
man.
done
It's
5
not-
dabs within an hour before. Like it's very much, yeah,
So
very much not like.
yeah, so I was just thinking about changing some things just because like some of the bits get old, but I don't know. There's the fiends love the thigh.
It's almost like it's like the
so-
glasses. The glasses are. Or are we gonna say something, Saint Tits? I want to let you get your thought out.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, as someone I've been trying to get back into the Twitch community. Now that my sleep schedule is somewhat fixed, like I can see people go live during the day. So I've been trying to be a much more active Twitch chatter. And one thing I've realized coming back to Papa is don't listen to the chatters. Do what you want to do. Do what you think is best, like for your direction of the stream. They don't know shit. You're the ones that know
Saint
shit.
Tit says get rid of show thigh. That's what he's saying right now. I kind of,
Yeah.
it's so nice to not like, bro, the days, it's so funny because recently show thigh, because I have raised up the price, it does not get redeemed every stream now. So there's only one way to guarantee that a show thigh gets redeemed. And if I start the stream wearing pants, it's guaranteed someone's going to fucking redeem it. I'm going to have to go change. And it's like clockwork now. Every single time I'm wearing pants, someone redeems it. Every single time I'm wearing shorts, no one redeems it. It's insane.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, it's similar
So-
to your glasses. Like you stopped where you used to wear the glasses and the Supreme every.
The
fucking
glasses
stream.
were a little different. The glasses, I was just getting throbbing headaches because I couldn't see. Because I needed a prescription. You know, like I could not. My only option there was to switch to contacts. And
Yeah, but
I don't
now,
know. Do
now
you
you
guys
have
wear
a
contacts?
throbbing. Now you have a throbbing thigh from slapping it
used
so
to.
fucking much. So it's like, what's the difference? All you got to do is decide
mean,
to
glasses,
stop
that's
doing
your
it,
eyes,
you
dude.
know
That's-
what I mean?
You know
All
what?
day, every
Okay,
day.
now that we say it, I think I still kind of like the show thigh a little bit. I think that's the issue. It's like maybe I don't want to get rid of it. I think.
What are we
now that
doing
I-
here?
T Papa,
I
shut
think,
up,
I
bro.
think, I think we
Shut
just gotta
the fuck
like
up,
keep
bro.
raising the price.
What are you
Because
saying?
like I
Shut
don't want
up.
to
I
get
think
rid
raise
of it,
the
bro.
price.
I think I double it. I think thank you. Okay.
Bro, shut up.
Podcast
Like,
listeners
what do
are gonna
you-
know they're gonna
what-
come into the stream and show thigh is gonna be so expensive. It's because I don't want it to be gone.
What
It
was
has
it
become
all
such a
for?
staple.
What was it all for? You sound like the chatters now. You
I
really
know.
sound like the
I
people
know.
you're
I know,
bitching
man.
about, bro.
Okay,
Are you-
but you got to
are you
realize this
streamer,
was a
bro?
conversation I was having with myself last night. This is fresh in my head. That's why, like, I'm working through it. You know, I took off Blast Off. Like I did. I removed it today. That was the first stream in probably 3-4 years that did not have
Well,
the Blast Off redemption.
Or it's like the
T-Papa,
fur
just
coat.
to hyper-analyze you for a second, it sounds like your bits and rewards that you have set up for your channel are only there to hinder you, which adds a little bit of content to the stream, especially when you're newer and you're trying to get engagement with the stream. But like now that you're a little bit more established, you know, you've had the hardcore death, you're on the new hardcore, you've done the group iron. Like maybe it is time to start taking things off and adding new things. And maybe instead of like the old bits that hinder your stream, like the getting high, the hitting yourself in your thigh, the glasses that make your head hurt, maybe add a reward that
It just makes me so
benefits-
sad, bro.
Bro.
Just thinking about the stream
can't.
without show
Dude,
thigh,
please
bro.
turn that
I
off.
can't.
Thinking about the stream without show thigh, it just starts to
I
break my
told you.
heart.
I
a
told you
little
what I was
bit,
gonna
actually.
do. I told you.
Oh,
It's-
this is rough, man. This is rough to do.
This is my reaction to what's going on.
It
Okay,
looks
sorry.
so unnatural, bro. It looks so weird.
Ah,
It's like
God,
my
I know,
body
isn't
wants
it
to
great?
throw up from it. Ugh.
I don't think you can get rid of it. I don't know. That's like part of your stream.
Yeah, but streams of
Yeah,
how long has the
I think the
T-Papa
answer
Slice
is-
live stream been around now? 4
like
years?
4 years now. I think the answer is, I'm glad we worked through this. The answer is we're keeping thigh, but we're gonna it's going to be so expensive that it's going to be a real moment when it happens.
Bro,
Just
I
like,
knew
oh.
you liked it. I even said that when you were complaining about it. I was like, bro,
But
I
also,
think you like it.
About you
Like,
getting
do
heat
like
from the
it.
chat, like they do forget about it eventually. Like that's what happened with me when I removed Beekeeper. But
Oh, bro, you want to know what has happened? The last, I don't know, couple nights, I've gone to end stream because I recently hit 100,000 channel points in the Hamzy stream. Or I don't know, I realized I had way more than 100,000. I'm going to come onto your stream and I'm going to do the talent show. I've been workshopping with my chat what the talent is going to be.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The talent
Everyone
show.
just says,
All right.
go in. Every time I talk about it, they're just like, go on Hamzy's stream and slap your thigh. And I'm like, oh my God. So yeah, I was looking for you the other night. I was like, oh yeah, I got time right now. We'll go on Hamzy's stream. I was slap my thigh. You weren't live
Bro,
though.
That's
I mean,
the,
it could be whatever you want, dude. Those are your points, you know.
I was
That's-
I
workshopping
think
like
someone came on and drank a glass of water.
I was gonna do a half gram dab.
doesn't
That's
want to
not
smoke on
talent.
stream. Wants
Someone
to come
did.
do a half.
Someone did.
That's not.
Someone did do like a shot and then a
That's not a-
shoey and then slam a beer like out of or shotgun like a very small amount of time.
I was
Like,
gonna.
Go ahead.
You should. Well, you know what you should do, T Papa? Do you have a Rubik's cube?
Yeah,
Anywhere?
yeah.
You should.
Oh,
You
somewhere.
should try to get like finishing a Rubik's cube down to under 2 minutes.
I mean,
That'd
I
be-
used to Rubik's cube all the time. My PB's like 45 seconds, something like that.
Really?
Well, then go and do that. I've never
That's
seen
Yeah,
that's
that.
I
That's
actually
T-Papa
probably-
lore. This is T-Papa lore.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Oh no, yeah, no. You guys never Rubik's cubed?
No.
Yeah, I used to be
Yeah?
a fucking nerd.
I
with
love
friends.
Rubik's cube. Rubik's
Yeah.
cube was like the only toy or like the only game I had when I was on my mission. So I was always fucking Rubik's cube.
How did you learn?
I
How did
loved
you
it.
learn it? Just by trial and error, or like?
Well, because all the missionaries, it was like the only thing we all had. Because like you don't have electronics, you don't have anything else, so all of us had Rubik's cubes. So I learned from someone else.
They didn't even give you
And,
guys
like,
a
everyone-
phone. in case
everyone
of
was into-
emergencies?
No, you have a phone, but it's like a Nokia. Like I actually did get a smartphone,
damn.
but like you're not allowed to like play. Like you're not allowed to do things on it, and like you can be completely open with your Rubik's cubing. You know, like everyone was Rubik's cubing. All the cool kids,
Yeah.
anyways. And like we were always going for like, oh, dude, like I got a sub 45. Like sub 45 was, you know,
The
that
original
was
Inferno
my goal. I
runs.
did it a couple times. Yeah. I fucking love Rubik's cube. Maybe I'll relearn it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a little rusty on the Rubik's cube, so I gotta like get back in the
Bro,
get
put
back
that
in the
as
lab.
put that as a channel point reward. Just do a fucking.
Oh
Rubik's Cube.
shit.
That'd be a cool one. Yeah, just whip it out.
Oh, dude, especially if I bang out a quick one too. People
Bro,
will be so
then you
fucking
can
impressed.
gamba on over under.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. You Rubik's it up,
We're kind of
Saints?
cooking, dude.
You
Yeah,
guys,
I used to. Yeah, I used to. We had a club for it in middle school, and I would go, and I was. here's how much of a nerd like I was, but like these guys were on a different level. Because when I got in there, they had the 4x4s, 5x5s. One kid had a fucking 10x10, and like 20.
Wait.
Yeah, I knew
what?
a kid that had like
have
there's a
bigger
kid that had like a
ones?
20x20. Oh yeah, no, they get wild. They get really wild.
Yeah, man.
They're and then there's different shapes too.
Bro, how
Like,
you
I
even
never got
turning a
into
20
those
by
ones.
20? You're just like rotating.
Oh, it takes you
them.
forever.
Dude,
No, it's like
it was-
this big.
it's
and
literally
you
this
like,
big.
It's
It's literally this big.
massive. It's
Yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah,
It's not
and-
even fun. It's not even fun
I
because
feel
you're
like
you're
the fun
working on
part
it for
is
a
like
long
just doing
time.
the quick shit, you know?
That's what I'm saying. No,
No,
I
I
like
just had
I
the-
never had fun out of the other ones because like just trying to PB on the OG was like that's what life was. You know. That
yeah,
was,
what's
that
the
was,
OG? 3x3?
Yeah.
3x3? Yeah, 3x3 is the easiest to learn.
And then you can get like nicer ones too. You get the ones with like the rounded corners, so they flick
Yeah.
around the corner. Yeah. Rubik's cubes.
You get the different colors, or like instead of like
yeah.
the black, you get the white. Oh, the slick white. Oh, dude, I remember that kid had one. He thought he was the shit. He's like, look at
Oh,
the
yeah.
white Rubik's cube. He's
No, that's
like,
pretty
it's
sick.
much better than all of yours. And it's like, shut up, nerd.
The most
Yeah.
interaction I had with the Rubik's Cube is someone threw one time and it hit me in the head in assembly at school.
Oh damn.
It was like that video. I don't know if you've seen. There's a video of like this big tailgate, and it's like two videos, but someone throws a football, and then the other POV is some girl getting hit in the head with that football.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Actually,
I like how me and T Papa are like reminiscing on like, oh, back in the day we would play with Rubik's cubes, and Krylax comes in and is like, I was assaulted with one.
Literally, that's the most time that I had with one. I'm pretty sure. I was
That's so fucking
actually
funny.
touching it. I mean, it
What about
hurt.
you, Hamilton? Hamilton, you look like a Beyblade type of guy. I imagine you didn't. Fuck
Dude,
with
I used to
Rubik's
focus
Cube.
on Beyblades. I used to go to Beyblade tournaments, man.
Dude, how
really?
did you just,
Yeah,
you
Oh
just
my
call
god.
that? You just called that? That's crazy.
Yeah, I could just
Yeah,
picture
not too
Hamzy
often, but
being like sitting in a corner watching people play with Rubik's cubes and be like, man, that ain't nothing. And he's like, let it rip.
dude, yeah, I used to
Let
let it
it
rip a little
rip,
bit. I
let
mean,
it
I used to go
rip.
to tournaments from
Let
time to
it
time, but
rip.
not as often as the Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments, but yeah.
I was a-
You'd go to
the,
Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments?
I would.
Dude, there's a point where I was going to Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments like every Saturday, and I would get fucking waxed by these teenagers. I told this story on the pod, I think, a while ago, but I used to go to these tournaments like 11 years old, just get fucking destroyed by these like 15-year-olds.
Yeah.
They'd pull out like magic cards and stuff you never even heard of that aren't even part of the show that have these like crazy OP effects and stuff, and like these monsters with like crazy like OP side passive effects and stuff. And so that got me really insane. And then that's how I got Yu-Gi-Oh banned at my elementary school, because we used to play on the side like at recess, and this kid challenged me to like a fucking duel where they played like how they do in the TV show, where if you beat someone you
Take their cards.
take their best card. And I didn't even fucking bring up that challenge. All I did was accept it. And then I whooped this kid's ass and I took his dark stage. And then he goes and like tells his parents that I took his dark stage. His parents call mine. They call the school. They fucking had this whole thing about how I took this kid's dark sage. And then they like banned playing Yu-Gi-Oh from like no one was allowed to play anymore.
What
because of
a
that
fuck!
incident.
And that kid grew up.
Did you
to be
collectively
Grosscore.
beat that kid's? Did you?
No. He got me back really bad. You know how he got me back? Dude,
Got you
that
back?
same kid introduced me to RuneScape.
Oh wow,
Oh no.
Yeah, he fucked my life up, dude.
bro! You should have kicked. I would have fucking kicked that kid's ass if he got Yu-Gi-Oh banned for being a fucking rat. I would have beat him up.
Yeah, no, dude, it wasn't even my like. I didn't even want it, dude. Like, he like when I beat him, he started crying too. I was like, dude, like Jake, like you don't have to. His name was Jake.
Bro,
I was like, you don't have to.
what?
I was like, you don't have to
Come
like
on,
give me your
man.
card. He's like, no, I, you know, he went all like man of honor about
At
it.
least he
was
went man
pretty,
of
like-
honor, but his man of honor doesn't go bitch to
He
his
was pretty
parents,
honorable
bro.
dude. Yeah, like he was kind of man of honor, but then he still went and like somehow told his parents that I took his card, and his parents called my parents, called the school. Like, he had this whole thing, man.
Bro, I'll never forget when I was in first grade, my best friend Reed at the time gave me a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Like
Ooh.
as a
Bro.
gift. He gave me that card, and bro, that's probably the best friend I've ever had. Honestly, it was
That was a sick card.
It was an extreme moment. I was a Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh kid. I didn't do anything else really.
I didn't really like Pokemon. I love Yu-Gi-Oh, dude. Yu-Gi-Oh is like
I
life.
loved Yu-Gi-Oh,
I feel
bro.
like
The
growing
Yu-Gi-Oh
like
game was really fucking good, actually.
the game of Yu-Gi-Oh is easier to play than Pokemon. I don't remember like being able to play
Yeah,
Pokemon.
yeah.
I didn't like the
ever.
cards. I liked the Pokemon games, and I had Yu-Gi-Oh games too. But I like Yu-Gi-Oh cards and the Pokemon games.
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh
Yeah, the
games are
Pokemon
kinda-
games
So
are
the
just
Yu-Gi-Oh
obviously
card
goated.
game, like Dueling Monsters, actually goes pretty hard.
Yeah, I
It's
had
actually, like, kind of a
I had the
problem. But
Game
there's
Boy
just kind of
Advance
some
games too.
unreal OP cards.
Or there's a PS2 game called The Duelists of the Roses. Yu-Gi-Oh, I'll never forget, bro.
Bro.
It goes so
I
hard,
remember
bro. It
that.
goes so hard because the monsters actually battle and you move the cards on the field and they have effects and everything,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
I played the fuck out of that game, bro. And you could
So did I,
dude, it
bro.
even had a little
Yeah.
slot machine where you win cards after you beat people. So there was Gamba. Dude, it introduced me to gambling
Dude,
at like a young age.
Do you guys remember that when you would buy like certain Yu-Gi-Oh games, you would get cards in them?
Yes,
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
I got the Alpha,
Dude.
Beta, and Gamma
Oh.
Magnet Warriors from the fucking game. I'll never forget.
Dude,
I got them in
God,
Hollow.
what was it? It was for the PlayStation 1. It was like Nightmare Troubadour
I
or
don't
something.
remember that.
Dude, that was
PlayStation
the
1
game
was,
was so
before my
hard.
time. I was
yeah,
a
dude, it was
PlayStation
so
2 kid.
hard.
That and like the Spider-Man
Oh,
game.
Damn,
that
dude. We should
your
play
papa
some.
played.
We should download that shit. Play some Yu-Gi-Oh sometime.
Low key, I would whoop
I don't
all of your
know.
asses.
Whenever I
probably.
played the games, it was still too complex for me. And they're like, I don't know. Like I remember playing the cards with my friends, but like the actual video games are too rough. Lots of words. Can't read.
Yeah.
Yep, the reading was a
Maybe
problem.
we'll just cop some decks then.
I would play.
Yeah.
I would play this Yu-Gi-Oh game, but I'm illiterate.
I mean, dude, I mean, literally, there's so many words in those games. Like I can't read all that. That's
Hey,
wild.
you! That T Papa Slice character. He said he would play with us, but he can't read the cards.
Bro.
I can't read.
I
That
unironically
poor
hated
fool
Joey's
can't even
guts,
read
bro.
what my man-eater bug does.
I hated that character
Send
so
him
much.
Joey was a ride or die though.
Dude,
Come on.
Joey was the best, man. How you
He was
talking
a-
Joey right
I
now? dude?
hated
love
him,
Joey.
bro. He was so annoying to me.
Why?
I don't
I
know
love
why,
Joey.
bro.
Oh man,
You,
Joey and
I
Kaiba,
need the
dude.
money for my blind sister's operation.
Yeah, like shut the fuck
Dude, yeah,
up.
Kaiba.
He was such a
Kaiba,
leech.
the fucking 17-year-old CEO of like a multi-billion-dollar company.
A
Fuck you,
villainous
Joey
company
Wheeler.
too, bro.
the edgy, the
I
Yeah.
hope your
edgy,
blind
edgy
sister
villain.
never sees.
When they
And,
brought
they
back
also had-
very good.
They also had gay icon Pegasus.
Oh
Pegasus,
my god,
Pegasus
gay
always
icon
gave off like
Pegasus.
pedophile energy. I'm sorry, like something about him.
I mean,
like,
a tad. I
Yugi
get that.
boy.
Yeah. There's definitely a little bit of pedo
Yeah,
action going on
like
with that.
his cars
Toon
were
World.
Toon World. He likes cartoons.
Toon
And he has a
World.
Yeah.
little, he has like
Oh
a
my
little,
God.
he has like a little marionette puppet girl, bro. He's like a little freak, bro. He
Yeah.
scared the fuck out of me too. I was like terrified of him. I thought he was.
That's
gonna
another
trap-
one not
trap me
beating
in
the pedo allegations.
Definitely
Yeah.
some Japanese
No.
shit right there, man. That's for sure. That's
True.
a little bit of the lost in the cultural translation. That's for fucking.
A little bit for sure. Yeah.
When
Dude, Dark
Netflix
Magician
brought back
Girl?
Yu-Gi-Oh, I binged it, and then that's why I became
I did
obsessed
too.
and rebought all my cards. You know, like
Oh,
God,
like
Oh,
the,
yeah.
the original show.
Yeah, no, they brought back
The
seasons
show?
1
Yeah.
and 2 on Netflix, which
Bro.
is just like what we grew up on before it got
Did you
weird.
you tried to go back and watch the original show? That shit is insufferable.
I
to
watched
watch.
it. I
No,
could
no,
not.
I liked it when I
loved
watched it. Actually,
I
I
loved it.
I rewatched the
I'm
whole
with you,
series and I
Carlax.
actually didn't mind it, but I
Bro.
did watch the movie. The movie was not as good as I remember it, but the show held
The
up.
movie was good because they gave you a pack of cards when you went in, bro. Like you
Yeah.
had to get the
Yeah.
you had
dude,
to
I
get the
pulled a
movie
Pyramid
pack.
of Light.
Nah,
What was
bro.
it? Pyramid of Light. I pulled that shit in the pack that I got when I went to see that movie, dude.
I got the
Oh,
little I got
dude,
the
that-
little Karibo thing, and I got the actual Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Yeah,
I
they had
saw-
you could get the blue eyes from it in the Ultimate. I'm pretty sure you could get the movie too.
Yeah,
you know?
I saw the movie twice when it was in theaters, and then when the DVD came out, I would rewatch it.
The movie was sick.
dude.
The movie was sick, but the
That movie
original
was
show,
awesome.
the original show was like the worst version of Dragon Ball Z-esque type episodes where literally nothing would happen for 30 minutes. Like one turn in the battle would happen in the whole fucking episode. You
I've
know what
never
I mean?
watched Dragon Ball Z because it feels like nothing is happening, and I've tried a couple of times.
So that's what I mean.
gotta-
Yu-Gi-Oh nostalgia, but like, dude, I guess Dragon Ball Z is nostalgia for me too. 'cause
No,
I used to
I'll
watch that when I was
completely.
a kid.
Yeah, I agree. Like so much of the stuff I enjoy now is just strictly just stroking my nostalgia and dick. You know, like I just love it. I mean, I'm playing RuneScape. I'm talking about Yu-Gi-Oh.
Dude, is there
I'm
anything new
nostalgia
anymore
ride or
that we
die.
like? Is there anything that's
No,
new?
there's
The good old days,
fucking
dude.
nothing good that's new. It's literally.
What's new?
When was the last thing?
Are
I
we
don't
just
know. I'm
are we
trying to
just
think.
old heads now? Are we unk?
Are we
is
talking
it
about
the
No.
like
era?
anime, gaming, or like? I
No,
mean, 'cause-
just I mean, mostly
Any-
gaming. Everything's dog shit. Most
I mean,
That I
shows I
agree
feel
with.
like.
There's some good new stuff, sure, but like things that are
Uh,
staples as a part of our
anime.
lives. You know what I mean?
dude, I know you guys aren't like the biggest weeb heads around here, but anime is in its golden era right now. The past 5 years of anime is the best it's ever fucking been.
I've been hearing that actually.
I will say,
Dude, I've tried to watch anime so many times.
will
bro.
say through
I
recommendation-
cannot find one.
bro, solo leveling,
Dude,
like that new one, or
Solo
whatever?
leveling.
That shit
Everyone
is
says
awesome.
solo leveling.
That shit
dude.
Oh
is,
my
that
God,
shit is sick,
bro.
bro. I don't care who you are,
Oh
what
my
you, if you don't
God,
think that
bro.
shit's cool, then you're weird, bro. That's the coolest
Yeah.
shit I've seen in a long time.
Dude, I
That was
read
cool.
that shit, and the second chapter I was hooked.
That shit was
And
cool. That it's just
it's
just
so cool.
it's like it reminds me of being a kid and watching like Dragon Ball Z or watching the cool fights or whatever. That's like what I always liked. Just good
Except it's
animation.
actually good
Dragon
except
Ball
it's
Z back in
actually-
the day I felt was good, but now like looking back,
because we didn't
it's
know
like,
what good was. Krylax.
It's a
we
cruel
don't know.
mirror. It's a
Um,
cruel mirror to look back into.
Dude, the
I will
Dragon
say.
Ball Z video games are like Budokai.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Those were.
I tried to play Fighter Z, but then I got fucking destroyed by every sweat in the world, like because the player base was so small. It's like the Mortal Kombat Dragon Ball game,
You can't play online, man. You got to play campaign.
dude. Even
Can't-
campaign,
So
bro. I'm terrible.
I decided to give this one anime a try, and I was like, let me see. This is Black Clover,
Okay.
and so I'm like, okay, let's go throw on episode.
What is it?
whatever.
What is it?
And I don't know. I
about?
guess I didn't really read, dude. I was so confused because the one that I threw on, I thought I was throwing on episode 1. I threw on the movie that comes out like after, like at the end.
Oh my god, that's so awesome.
Like the culmination of this whole. I was like, dude,
So
how
confused,
do y'all
bro.
know each other? Like, what the fuck's going on right
So
now, man? I
confused.
was so confused, bro.
Oh no, dude.
I was like,
yeah.
I like these big ass swords, but like, what's going on, dude?
That's
yeah,
hilarious.
and you have no idea because the premise of the first episode is like the main character doesn't have any powers.
I don't fucking know what's going on, dude.
Dude, no,
That's
start from
hilarious.
episode 1, dude. It's so good. Black Clover's really good.
the only reason I've
This
ever
is a year
wanted
ago,
to get
so
into
I
anime
forgot
is
at this point.
I feel like everyone that watch, so many people that watch Twitch watch anime. Like there's a massive crossover. So I'm like, all right, dude, like it's just something to talk about, you know. But like,
I
don't know, I've
love
tried.
I love
I'll go,
watching
I'll
people.
go try solo leveling. Everyone
You
says
should.
solo
You
leveling is
should.
good. I don't know, but we'll
I
try
love
it.
I love watching
It's
Way
people
more than
tiptoe
that
around the
people
subject.
that watch wrestling.
Yeah, true.
Nobody watches wrestling.
Dude,
Dude,
nobody watches
you watch wrestling and you don't like anime, man? Like, but I
Dude,
guess
I'll
that
talk
makes
about
sense.
it, and they'll be like, no one in my chat will be saying anything. They're like, oh fuck, here we go again. And then I have like 3 chatters who are like, yes, dude, I watched Raw last night. That was sick. What do you think of this? Like,
You've
they
had
just
you
go
have your
super
people
into
though.
it.
You have
Everyone
your
else
people.
is like,
That's all that matters, bro.
yeah, someone. That's why I say to just be yourself.
Yeah,
man.
have
Like,
your people,
like
bro.
streamers, listen to your own music that you're into. Talk about your own shit that you're into, because there's someone out there who is looking for you, literally. Like, there's no one else doing that same thing. So,
True.
like,
And don't
but I mean,
listen
yeah,
to
it would
chat.
be nice to.
Don't listen to chat. Chat doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about. They're not the ones streaming. You know?
They're telling
No,
us
they're
to watch
genuinely
anime, so.
retarded, bro. Sorry.
I mean, yeah. It's
That's the truest thing we've said on this podcast.
I don't know, bro. I think Unique's being gay and racist is pretty damn true as well.
I mean,
Also true.
Oklahoma
Also true.
is the state for that. I mean, it's a few that pale in comparison. To be honest,
Dude, how do you think Unique's is doing right now, y'all?
there was a time where I talked to
He's
him
probably
like,
just got home from
every once in a
work.
while.
He's butt naked, eating a TV dinner, stroking his shit, not thinking about anybody else.
damn.
Right?
Dude,
Unique is the type of guy to
Probably
get
got,
butt
like-
ass naked and then stroke his shit, right?
Probably got like 3 girls waiting for him in his bed.
All
To not
want
touch.
him and then he doesn't bang any of them.
I'm not touch.
I was waiting.
Bro, what if
Cuniques,
like
come back.
what if this
Cuniques.
whole time, like, you know, Cuniques
We
could
miss you,
never just
man.
seal the deal? What if he was secretly gay and he just like never wanted to tell us, and that's why he never banged the chicks because he was actually just gay and we're just over here bullying him?
He should have leaned into it. He would have made so much more money.
He would have made so much more money. He wouldn't.
He would have
wouldn't
made
have to be a
so
mechanic.
much more money. Cuniques, if you're gay, just come back. Just come out and come back to stream.
But if he's not gay and now we're just being bullies, which is fine. We're always
When did
bullies.
we, yeah, what?
I mean-
I was like, well, that's the status quo.
He's our friend.
True.
Well,
Bro, is he even
I
our
consider
friend?
him a friend.
I haven't talked to him in so long.
I know I have not talked to him. Yeah.
I wonder if
it's been
he.
a
I
while.
wonder how often he thinks about us. Probably never.
He called me or texted me on my birthday. That's the last time
I
I
don't think he
You
never
fucking-
thinks about us. I definitely think from time to time he definitely reminisces on the good times. For sure. And I mean, did he used to edit these, didn't he?
Yeah.
So
Oh, damn.
surely, like,
No, he was the first editor.
yeah,
Second,
so
actually,
surely,
second editor. Sorry.
yeah, well,
First
To-
editor
to be-
got axed.
To be all true
Hey.
and real, I was happy that he moved forward with his life to a degree because I feel like it's a lot healthier not being in this community for him for some reason. Not that we're
I
bad,
missed
but,
when
like,
I missed when he worked at Costco and
it was Sam's
streamed
Club.
because
It
he
was
could-
Sam's Club.
Bro, Sam's Club, bro. It wasn't even Costco. Dude. It was
I
Sam's
have the
Club. He'd be
I have the
making-
picture.
was on that
I have
grind.
the picture still that he sent me in his Sam Club uniform. Bro.
Oh yeah, and he's got the little hairnet
Dude,
on. He's making the
yeah,
sandwiches,
dude.
bro.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I
dude.
do,
Oh,
man.
that's such a banger. That's a
It
banger.
is. It is. He used to talk about how much he fucking hated that shit too, bro. He's like, "Fuck Sam's Club, stupid bitch ass manager told me to make this stupid bitch ass food, bro." It's dead. Oh god.
You guys ever have like a Sam's Club esque job? I worked at a call center for a long time. I
Bro, I could never do that.
I fucking hated the call center, but like I was so good at sales that like I kind of liked it a little bit because I was
Good at
making
it.
good money, you know, working at, yeah, I was like, there was
was
like a
like
call
me.
center at 300 people. I was ranking like top 10 every day. It felt good, you know, but they would still treat me like shit. So one day I just no called, no showed and never showed up again.
That is a way to do it.
Damn.
yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
like a sales job.
I mean,
Yeah,
To be top
everyone,
10 and treated like shit. Yeah,
everyone knows
I
my
worked
kind of
in
beginning
mildly
job.
racist construction, so I mean,
Mildly
Yeah.
racist? How'd you find mild racism in construction?
it was my grandfather's company, and they were
Oh.
old school. And when I mean mildly racist, I mean completely fucking racist.
But like,
Oh,
So
okay.
you don't mean like Rush Hour 2 races?
God, no. They would no. Some of my higher ups, I'm not gonna mention names, but they told me some shit that I can't even say here and bleep it. I'll have to tell you off camera. The
Yeah, I
shit they
believe
would
it.
say.
I believe
And
it.
yeah.
I mean, I clean pools, but everyone kind of who used to watch me stream knows that. I mean, that's what I did when I streamed.
You ever fuck a bitch when you were cleaning the pools? Did she ever come out? You ever a pool boy?
Bro, I told that story. Don't you remember?
Stacey's mom.
Right? Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I vaguely remember.
I didn't do it because she was not attractive, but it definitely happened.
Oh, ugly bitch wanted to get fucked.
She wasn't necessarily
dude.
ugly,
When
but
you're on the
like,
clock, you know?
We ain't fucking ugly bitches.
no.
I have
uh,
a tweet for that when we go to Twitter Workshop today.
But it was like, yeah, I
By the
just
way.
remember she scared the shit out of me because I was listening to music and she tapped me on the shoulder and I almost fell into the fucking pool. Yeah, and then she brought me inside because she wanted me to fix her fucking inside pool system. Like, you know, they have the inside where it's the pool thing that you can adjust shit from inside. You have a pool? I don't know. If any of you have
Yeah,
that.
yeah. She wanted you to adjust some shit. That's
She literally
true,
did.
bro.
Yeah, literally did.
Hell yeah.
And
She
I
wanted you
walked
to,
out. I
check
walked
her
out.
Hamzy would have. Hamzy's over here chomping at the bit, like, God damn it, bro. Why wasn't I a pool boy?
That's
No,
that's
no.
one of the
I mean,
only
if you're
times I
working, dude.
snitched, bro. I was like,
So it worked.
I snitched to my boss. I called my boss. I literally told him everything because we were super chill. And he's like, bro, you never have to go back. Don't worry. I got you. I was like, for sure. Thanks, man.
Yeah, the boss was like, "Oh, what? Yeah, you never.
Yeah.
I'll take over that chick's house, bro." Oh my god, do you think your boss fucked or no?
Nah, bro. Not him.
Bummer.
He's got
Was
three
he a
kids.
square?
Kinda. But he had 3 kids and they all kind of like, he was like the ultra super nice. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe. He was like the ultra super
I
nice
feel
guy,
like-
you know what I mean?
I feel like you turn into one of two people when you have your third kid. Either you're about to like make
Are you
sure your
speaking from
shit is forever
experience?
straight. No, no. You just It's I just imagine the world to me is just a coin flip at this point, just white and black. It's like, all right, this guy's
is
on his
kind
third
of.
kid. Either he's very responsible and he's taking care of all of his children, or this guy's a fucking deadbeat and doesn't know how to keep it in his pants. There is no in between when you're on your third kid. I feel like either you're responsible or you're completely irresponsible. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like you probably tell the same thing after the first kid, though, no? I mean, would it really take 3 to tell if they're a deadbeat or not?
No, you can.
Good point.
You
That's
can,
a lot of kids.
dude. Having one kid as an accident, I feel like is very acceptable. Like as our species, given like
At
the
this
amount
point.
of like urge
I
we
don't
have.
know. How do you have a
to
kid as an accident? I
Now-
actually can't wrap my
now-
head around
now-
a kid as
now,
an accident.
yeah, it's a little. Now, yeah, it's a little.
It's just more
Shit,
common.
I've
It's
been
really
married for a
commonplace
while,
now.
trying to not have a kid for a while, and I have not had a kid. Like it's really there's a couple things you can do to make sure
Okay,
you don't have a kid,
Lex-
and you just do those
Let's
things. And
exclude the past 15 years of all of human existence. Okay.
okay, there you go. There's no accidents in the last 15 years. There's negligence. There's a massive difference between an accident
So-
and negligent, baby.
That's true.
Fuck it. Well, I'm also a birth control baby, T Papa. So fuck you, mom. My mom got pregnant.
Your
with me on
mom
birth
skipped a day of the pill, bro. She did. She messed
Okay,
up one day.
probably,
You know,
probably.
that's what happens. There's
Probably.
bro. There's another kid in my family. It was a birth
No,
control
my mother's
baby,
a
and-
fucking saint. Don't you dare say that.
like, bro, it's like she missed a day. Like it was, it was negligence. Okay, no, I'm just kidding. I mean,
Okay.
it is
But-
not cool. You have to
okay,
take a pill
let's
every
just
day, but
just for the sake of the argument, let's agree that having one kid as an accident is acceptable. Having 2 kids as an accident,
It's
it's
not
like,
an
okay.
accident. It's not an accident.
okay, you need to be like, you probably shouldn't do that. Having 3 kids and they're all accidents, you're a fucking retard, and you don't need to have any more kids. Stop having kids. And unfortunately, dumb people outbreed smart people, and now
They do.
I think we're seeing the consequences of that.
Well, it's because the
from
thing
the
is
past-
this. It's like smart people, they have more shit to do other than breed. Dumb people, that's all they have to fucking do.
Yeah.
You're just fucking
That's,
all day
that's
long.
the one
bro.
thing
They
they
got
can do
jobs, bro.
fucking right is like, at least I can put my dick in something and come, bro. At least that's I can at least I can succeed in that task. Bro.
Yeah, and then lay there. Yeah, the easiest thing to do. Yeah, the most. Yeah, it's so fucking crazy. But I really feel like we are on the way to idiocracy. I don't know if y'all have seen that.
On the
movie.
way.
Um,
On the way.
Well,
No, I don't know the movie. I know the word. I don't know the movie.
We're in the second, third
Dude, the
stage
movie-
of development at this point.
the movie, that's what the premise starts off as, is that it's like the year 2100 something. Smart people didn't have a lot of kids, dumb people had a lot of kids, and so the amount of dumb people vastly outweighed smart people to the point of there are no more smart people on Earth, and like all the technology has been lost except for what's there. And now this guy finds himself like 100 years in the future, or how many years in the future it was, and he's just a normal dude, but he is now the smartest person on Earth, just with like a normal IQ level. And
Oh,
it's a
interesting.
capitalistic hellscape. They can't grow. They're using like fucking Brando electrolyte drink to grow crops, and the dude's like, you need to use water, and they're like, no, but we're use Brando. It has electrolytes for plants. And he's like, what? And he's like, when did y'all start doing this? And they're like, we've always done this. And it's like, no, you use water. And they're like, no, we use Brando. It has electrolytes. It's what the plant wants.
Oh my
And
god, I know this movie.
Yeah. It's a good movie. Hitting a little close to home.
Do you
It's a
guys
little
ever think about
scary.
how many kids you want to have?
0.
No kids, no kids. Hamsy.
Oh, dude, of course.
Okay, there you go.
Bro,
I'm gonna be like, bro, none of you guys.
I told you my end goal many times. It's a hermit on a dock with a boat on an island.
Dude,
Nobody.
And my vendetta with no kids is I'm breaking the cycle. It ends with me. Fuck this shit. I'm out. I'm not gonna kill myself.
The end of the tip
You're
line.
breaking the cycle.
My
I'm breaking
lineage
the
ends
cycle.
here. It is
It
over.
does. It does end here. Unless my dipshit cousins repopulate.
Wanna
but I don't
fuck?
give-
No, I'm just kidding.
I don't give a fuck about them. You know. But yeah, it ends with me, man.
No.
I don't see
Are your
myself.
cousins hot?
No, they're one works at Kroger and then the other one works for my piece of shit uncle.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
The fact that those two haven't gotten some dumb broad pregnant, I will tip my hat off to them. Cousins, if you ever watch this, which I know you don't because you don't give a shit about what I do because you're pieces of shit. I'm amazed. I'm amazed that women in the area have been smart enough not to let you fuck them and get them pregnant. That's what I'll say about my cousins. So
Damn. Shout out. Hey, small wins.
small wins.
We got to count our
Small
victories.
wins.
Small wins.
How many kids do you want, T?
Number probably two. Probably two kids. I think would be a good
Two.
number. Yeah, I think that's.
You don't.
I always
You don't
said
want.
three, but Annie always says two, and I'm like, all right, dude, I'll just fucking. That's fine.
Okay. And
You
what
have two in
you
an accident, two and some negligence. You know, two and some
Two-
negligence.
two and some
Yeah.
negligence? Okay.
Yeah.
Two and then a much younger one.
Let's
Yeah,
say.
yeah, bro. Two and always two and the much younger one is so fucking funny, dude. I know so many families like that, bro. It's fucking hysterical. You're like, oh, you fucking retards.
And so, yeah, you have an 18-year-old and a 14-year-old, and now you have a 2-year-old, and it's like, you stupid
Yeah.
pieces of shit.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like, you were
dude,
almost
yeah,
done.
that's-
You were almost done, you assholes.
yeah, you dumb motherfucker. Oh
Yeah.
man.
But then it's like giving it another go. It's like, it's been a long time since I played early game.
I feel
No,
like it's
you know,
secretly
that
on
is-
purpose. It's secretly
that's-
on purpose, bro. They're just
That's
like they're
our
gonna
marriage
Be,
isn't doing very well. We need a kid.
They're gonna be
No,
empty
it's
nesters
usually
and they want
from what I know. Whenever they're bumping on that last one, bro, they're falling apart at home. They fucking hate each other, and they're like, "Well, we
Yeah.
can do this at least," you know, like.
Yeah, they're like, wow, for the past 20 years of our marriage, the only reason I've been attracted to you is because we've been both raising versions of ourselves. It's like
they're
the
not
ultimate.
attracted to each other.
It's
Just-
like
they're
it's
just getting
it's
along.
the ultimate form of narcissism in a way. It's really strange, because like we weren't like engineered to have like one partner, like for the longest time, like especially when we were nomadic tribes, like the whole village kind of like.
Do I
raised
have a
the
religion
children.
for you, Mr. Tits? Do I got some, you want to get baptized?
You
I
have
was
a
waiting for it. I was waiting for it.
You're
was
saying you want
waiting for
multiple
it.
partners, huh? I
No,
I can
well,
take you down
I mean,
that path.
I don't want any partners. I just want to be able to fuck, and then like whoever gets pregnant. Like nobody knows what the parents are, and like the village just raises the kids. That's the way we did things for thousands of years.
Bro, you could move
It
some
is very
places where
true.
that's the
Like-
case, I think.
And
I
and
could
like
totally see Tits moving and like living on a commune, like hippie, like totally. Like
Yeah.
I see it.
and like at any point I could be like, I'm gonna leave, and be like, good luck, y'all.
I'm gonna leave.
I don't know if any of these kids are mine, but good luck. I'm out of here. Peace. I'm gonna go find the next commune, or whatever.
Oh, dude.
You know.
I didn't think about it like that, bro. You could serial children making. That's
So-
not good.
so
All right,
you're-
calm
so
down,
you're
Elon
trying-
Musk. Calm down.
So you're trying to so
Or Nick
basically-
Cannon.
What would be the term?
Yeah, Nick Cannon. Or who's that other rapper that
Oh,
has like,
Tyreek Hill, bro. Tyreek Hill's got like fucking 13 kids,
Yeah.
dude, too. Like,
You're
that's
Doesn't
just
trying to-
wild, bro.
You're trying to Genghis
Doesn't
Khan
Future
it,
have like 11
basically.
kids too or some shit? I feel like Futures has like a lot of baby mamas.
You're trying to Genghis
I feel like
Khan.
they all
that's
do.
that's what you want.
I don't know. But
I don't
hey, how
know.
about Twitter Workshop?
Well, I just like whenever I don't have anything, like this is like I'll show you. This is the drafts I'm cooking with. Like, all right, I'm gonna scroll. Oh no, I'm at the bottom. We're gonna scroll up to the top. Like these are all just fucking dog shit. So whenever I don't have anything, I just hop back into the drafts and
This is
see if
like
there's
the-
anything that
Your own personal notebook of
it really is. I love going through and just reading these. Most of like I'd say like 20% are here because I can't tweet them or else I'll get in trouble. The other 80% are utter fucking dog shit. And there's a couple sprinkled in here that I've just completely stolen from somewhere else. And I just need to wait for enough time to pass for it to be my turn to tweet it.
Those are usually somehow the best
Fair.
tweets, but
Well, I
Sure.
can say I want to workshop this anyway, so
Okay.
I'll just go. Guys will be like, I won't suck a dick for less than 50,000, but then we'll eat an ugly girl's pussy for free.
Dang. That's pretty good. That's actually your tweets, sometimes they're not that good. And that was a banger. I give that one a stamp of approval,
Oh, we gotta workshop.
which honestly is probably bad.
it for length reasons, I think.
Yeah,
I don't know. I've been I get that, but it was okay. Like the length was a little long. Say it again.
guys be like, and then in parentheses, I won't suck a dick for less than 50,000, and in parentheses, but then eat an ugly girl's pussy for free.
Swap ugly with like dirty pussy.
I agree.
Why not?
Yeah, but dirty pussy's nice.
I also
Ugly
agree.
pussy.
See what he's saying? You've proven his point.
Damn it.
I don't know, but I like the guys be like, and then like the parentheses. I like the journey it takes you on,
Okay.
and then it hits you at the end.
These
and
are
then-
just
but then eat some
editorial
ugly girl's
suggestions.
pussy for free.
The author,
Yeah.
I need final. You're the final draft guy. Just like editor's notes. Editor's suggestion. I'm definitely not the most Twitter savvy person anyway. Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Do you
if
guys
there's a
think I
way
would
to
catch
sort it.
flack if I say ugly girl?
I mean, nah. Maybe silent
No,
flack,
no, no.
but who cares?
You can say ugly girl. Say ugly girl. There's no flack. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel
Some
like-
girls are fucking ugly. Okay.
I
Like,
don't want to
just
say
like-
fat. I don't want to say fat girl's pussy. Like, I mean,
that would
that's a
probably
little
be
more
better.
mean.
That would probably be more fun.
fat ugly girl pussy. Like you can say whatever
Just
you
put
want.
it
Like
all
it's,
in.
you know, like
Just put it all in.
Toss in midget,
Add
you know? Keep it on-
add a
keep
bullet.
it,
Add a
you know?
bulleted list.
Wrap it
Put
back
a
to the
bulleted
beginning.
list on there.
I'll just put ugly girl's pussy. I'll just put ugly girl.
I mean, but to be fair, does an ugly girl's pussy look any different than like a? It's still a.
You,
No.
Kylax,
that's
you
why I
don't want to
said say
eat
nasty-
ugly girl
nasty coochie.
pussy. You don't want to eat ugly girl
Nasty
pussy. Just like you
Dude,
don't
I
want to
actually
suck.
just I found a heater, dude. I've been scrolling up from the bottom. I haven't scrolled. Usually I go top down to find something really quick. I'm scrolling up from the bottom, dude. Sorry, you go ahead, but I got one now, I think.
Oh really?
Okay, go with yours, T Papa. Let's see.
She got that back of the PS3 type pussy.
Wait, huh?
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
Okay,
that's
Like,
what
hey, hold on. I need to
Motherfucker.
look up. I need to look up back of a PS3.
No, it's more about the
More of a
feeling.
air
Yeah. Hamsy
feeling.
got it. Okay, so that one didn't hit like I thought it would. PS3 is kind of old.
No, it's. I think it would hit. I'm just like. I'm trying to think of how. I
the
would
only
think about
time I
that.
turn my back on the homies is when we're doing doggy.
I think that would
Said before.
hit.
Okay.
Back of the P. I honestly like the first one.
If
more.
shit suddenly turns gay, you don't want to be the second guy with a boner. Oh, that's too long.
yeah. Too many words. I like
Have
the
you not
first. I think the
tweeted-
first one.
Have you not tweeted out something similar to the PS3?
I may have. That's the thing with some of these. Like, I don't
Who
know if
would-
I
who
left a
could
draft in
recall,
here of a
though?
different version.
So much brain
which
rot
is
is on
why-
that app every day. There's no way you remember.
Whenever I go back in the drafts, I'm just like, fuck, did I tweet a different version of this? Is this still here? Because, especially when I read a good one, you know?
When is that?
All the time, bro. I get compliments on my
I'm
tweets.
kidding, bro.
Thank
I'm
you so
kidding.
much, podcast listeners that come into my stream and reinforce that I have the best tweets.
Bro,
I appreciate
they're
that.
glazing the fuck out of you.
Bro, they do.
Someone has to.
I think they're good because of how T-pop they are, in a way, if that makes sense.
Yeah. No, that's why I just like I like tweeting these.
Who told? I think
he
who was
likes
I
it.
talking to about? I think it was Uberu, but he was like, he's
Hey,
like
guys, I'm
T-pop
not trying
could
to-
have good tweets if he just didn't try to have bad tweets or some shit. He was just like,
I gotta go shit, guys.
okay, Hamzy.
All right. Let me pose this. Let me pose this. Are we? Does anyone else have one?
No, I don't know. I like the back of the PS3 one.
Yeah, let's go
All
back
right,
in the
I
PS3.
I just tweeted that
All right.
one.
We'll see you guys on the Patreon.
I gotta go
Where
take a
Casey
shit.
said he's gonna join us, but we don't know.
Hey, he's not.
Don't skip. We have some news for you because we have recently reworked our entire podcast format. We will still be conducting one normal podcast a week, but now Tier 1 patrons will have access to a weekly exclusive Patreon podcast that's going to be even more based and more after dark. We've also updated our other tiers to include perks that allow you to directly interact with the podcast and influence the topics that we speak about. The Patreon will be linked in the description below.